Imagine a life of poverty, hunger, and darkness. These are among the many struggles faced by the locals of Cagbalete Island in Mauban, Quezon. And even though most services are gradually becoming available, the cost of having them is what actually cripples the poor. The country's largest private sector electric distribution company has thought of a bright idea to charge their energy policy with goodwill, aimed at empowering the poor by giving them access to modern, sustainable, and efficient energy. Good evening, I'm Pinky Webb, and this is Business Matters, where doing good is good business. Being the head of the family, Ricardo of Cagbalete Island in Mauban, Quezon, has to work with doubled effort to be able to provide not just food for the family, but also to afford the rising cost of their electrical consumption. He works as a resort caretaker during off-peak season, but even the island's tourism is crippled by the limited supply of electricity.
Puro pangingisda lang talaga, may paglalambat. Sari-sari pong hanap buhay sa dagat na aming inaalam para lang makatawid sa pangaraw-araw. Kasi nanghihiram na ako sa may-ari ng bangka na hindi papalaot. Ang hitsura po nitong isla, puro generator lang. Isa lang nagpapailaw dito sa isla hanggang sa, yun, dumami na. Kaso nga lang sir, medyo mataas na yung sa kuryente. Depende kung anong kabit mong bawa, may 20. So, pag ang kabit mo sir, ilaw lang. Pero pag may mga TV at saka electric fan, ayun, minsan 35 na isang gabi. Pero pag mag-overnight, yung magdamagan na 70, doble na kasi yung price nila.
70 pesos seems fair enough for one whole night of uninterrupted power. But 1 month of being connected at this rate totals to 2,100 pesos, which isn't worth the pay for one light and limited hours of electrification per day. Although the price can be negotiated with the generator owner, there are no electric meters to accurately gauge their consumption. A bit insulting and an utterly hopeless case for his wife, Eva, the light of their family.
Minsan po kasi ang napanganay ko po, pag may assignment po silang ginagawa, tsatsaga po sa gasera. May bagyo po yun, talagang damay-damay po lahat. Kahit nagbabayad ka, wala po talaga.
For Eva, the darkness looming in the island every night slowly faded her shine to the point of almost giving up.
Nung nanganak na po ako, 2008, sa panganay ko po. Parang sabi ko, babalik na lang ako sa mama ko. Parang tinalikuran ko din yung asawa ko. So, nagtihitiis po talaga kami. Lumaki po kasi akong broken family. Ayoko maranasan din ng mga anak ko yun. Ayoko na nga po sanang balikan yun, ay, kasi naawa nga po ko sa mga anak ko.
At last, Eva's last spark of hope gets ignited as the country's leading power distribution company recently includes Cagbalete Island in their power grid. As part of their franchise area, the island has a reliable and more affordable supply of electricity for local consumption.
We received request from municipality tsaka yung ating community na rin tsaka yung resort owners dito. Nakita rin nga natin medyo lumalaki na yung demand ng kuryente dito. Tapos pinush natin noong 2018, maayos yung design ng facilities tsaka yung documents niya. Nag-coordinate tayo kay munisipyo ng Mauban, sa community mismo, and then kay ERC tsaka DOE para lang ma-sure na wala magiging problema.
The company targets to energize at least 200 households by the end of 2019. It starts by providing power to almost 100 homes as early as the first half of the year during the first phase of its rollout.
Since November 2018, na-energize na natin yung ating phase 1 nung project, which will serve to 200 household dito sa Cagbalete 1. Pag natapos yung ating phase 2, masaserban din natin yung resorts na nasa kabilang side niya, and then yung the rest ng residentials natin.
Nung pumasok po yung Meralco dito, nag-inquire na po ako agad. Nasabi ko sa mga anak ko, magagawa niya na yung mga homework niyo ng tama. Sabi ko, hindi na kayo mahihirapan na gagamit ng gasera, gagamit ng flashlight.
With the ongoing electrification in the island, the expenses they incurred impressively went down largely. In contrast to the usual rate of 2,100 pesos per month, Eva only paid a measly amount of 98 pesos for a half-month consumption. Accurately measured by an electric meter, a big break for a mother who subdivides her time and earnings as a micropreneur among the basic necessities of their 3 children and the entire household.
Itong household electrification program ng One Meralco Foundation ay paraan namin para matulungan yung mga low-income families sa iba't ibang lugar sa franchise area ng Meralco na magkaroon ng access sa kuryente. I guess the lives of these families who for many years have been challenged by electrical connection. Because of solar microgrid technology, they now enjoy the benefits of regular electricity. I think Meralco can only be truly successful if everybody truly enjoy the prosperity that electrification can bring.
Geographic constraints and low access to development has pushed the locals of Cagbalete Island to settle with unsystematic and more expensive means of day-to-day survival. People had to haggle for the basic convenience they could get, even for something as intangible as electricity.
Hindi ka ba naduduling o kaya nagkakamali ng sinusulat?
Minsan po naduduling din. Pero po, may malabo din minsan ng ilaw po.
Pag sindi po ng ilaw at yung kapitbahay namin may TV, sila po yung nagtatakbuhan na yun. Ginagawa ko po, tumatalikod na lang ako kasi hindi naman po yun yung buhay na naranasan ko ng bata ko. Naawa nga po ko sa mga anak ko.
But that was before the country's electric distribution company came in to energize the whole island and bring about a reliable and affordable power connection to all.
Napaka-importante sa household electrification program ng One Meralco Foundation na maging kaakibat ang local government, ang communities, at ang aming local na Meralco Business Center sa area. Ang atin ding mga urban poor at ang mga small communities ay nakakapagtayo din ng kanilang homeowners association. At nang dahil dyan, nagkakaroon ng collective effort itong mga pamilyang ito para makapag-apply ng kuryente sa Meralco. So makikita natin na ngayon, dahil sa proyektong ito, meron ng 65 pamilya na nakaka-benefit from this program. At hindi pa tapos itong proyektong ito.
The difference in the amount residents used to pay to get a limited power supply from their neighbors may be negligible for people in high-income urban communities. But for Eva and Ricardo, whose everyday struggles still won't let them meet the basic needs of their family, this project is considered the light at the end of a dark tunnel.
Malaking tinitipid. Imbis na pambayad na lang sa ilaw, isa nakakatabi, pambaon. Nang nag-aaral yung mga anak ko, nakaka-save naman para sa baon nila, pagkain sa araw-araw.
Nung nagkaroon po ng kuryente from Meralco, nadagdagan po yung business ko na bukod po sa souvenir, paggawa ng souvenir, tsaka sa sari-sari store po. Bale, tumatanggap din po ako ng mga nagpapacharge, yung battery charging po, tablet, ganyan. Natanggap din po kami ng yung nagpapaplansya po.
The leading electric distribution company plans to expand their services to 1 megawatt or 1,000 kilowatts to provide power even to tourism stakeholders dotting the coastline. This way, the island will continue to progress as it becomes a popular alternative tourist destination, which is only a few hours away from the metro.
Mas challenging yung gagawin nating pag-electrify nitong community na to kasi kailangang tawirin na dagat. Pero this time, syempre si Meralco, tinitingnan niya rin, kailangan nating i-harness yung ating mga resources. So, renewable yung ginamit natin dito, kaya ang tinayo natin is solar farm.
The solar electrification of Cagbalete Island is powered by the latest solar microgrid technology. On its initial operation, the solar power plant is estimated to generate up to 60 kilowatts of electricity to power phase 1 of the project.
Maraming dahilan kung bakit solar power system ito. Unang-una, ang Cagbalete ay isang isla. Mas magiging mahal kung mag-extend tayo ng linya, dadaan pa yan sa tubig, maaaring submarine cable pa yan. Dahil meron ng teknolohiya ngayon na magtayo ng isang solar microgrid at yan ay ginawa ng paraan ng Meralco, ina-apply natin itong mga bagong teknolohiyang ito sa mga lugar na tulad ng Cagbalete. At nakikita natin ang resulta.
The technology utilized in setting up the power distribution system in Cagbalete Island allows the company to immediately detect and address system malfunctions. It is also designed to adjust its output based on the current electricity demand of the community, which means nothing goes to waste and thus appropriates power for a better purpose.
Malaki pong tulong. Parang sabi ko na pong tulong yung kasi sa isang buwan po namin, maabot lang po siya ng 236, ganyan po. So nakakasave po kami para sa pambaon ng mga anak ko. May pamerienda na rin po.
Happy po ako, sir. Kasi katulad yan, marami nang nagpapakabit. Kasi alam nilang mas nakakatipid kaysa generator na sa mga bahay-bahay. Pwede kang gumamit ng washing kung talagang may washing, magplansya, mas nakakatipid ka lang.
Nasabi ko sa mga anak ko, hindi na kayo makikipanood.
Today, more residents in Cagbalete Island, as well as tourists, can enjoy the island along with the basic services they need. That in the months to come, Cagbalete Island will rise in progress with its enchanting beauty shining all day and an undying hope sparkling all night long.
I think Meralco can only be truly successful if everybody within our business operations, everybody in our franchise area, truly enjoy the prosperity that electrification can bring. And this is the mission that we live out every day in Meralco. The kind of inclusive business that we try to achieve in the way we execute our programs by way of energizing schools, agricultural farms, health centers, contribute significantly and meaningfully to the welfare of Filipinos.